Hello, Suraj.
Hi.
Welcome to my podcast called Figuring Out with Rajat.
Thank you.
So over here, what we are doing is we are trying to explain, give information to a 18-year-old and 20-year-old who is about to go to college or they are about to start their professional career.
Right.
As you have a very good experience in your life,
Mm.
so can you give an insight like what you are doing right now
Yeah.
and what uh, challenges did you face and how did you figure the career which you are currently having?
Yeah. So see, I have 15 years of experience, 100% in banking. I started my career in 2010 with ICICI Bank. Worked with them for 4 years. I worked there as a branch manager, managing a retail bank branch. Then I moved to Kotak, again in India, worked with them for 2 years as a branch manager again. Then I decided to change my line of work, not away from banking, but within banking, changing a vertical. So I went into commercial banking. I went to Yes Bank. I think those 2 years were the years where I learned the most. Learned commercial banking, various aspects of banking, trade, finance, foreign exchange, working capital lending, and things like that. That 2 years was very fulfilling in terms of learning. That helped me get a job in Dubai with Emirates NBD Bank in 2018, towards the end of 2018. So now, since then, I moved to Dubai then, and since then I've been working with them. Completed 7 years now. There I work in treasury, managing foreign exchange sales for commercial banking clients.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So can you first break it down to us?
Hmm.
How did you enter banking sector?
Yeah.
Is it just a walkthrough thing? Like just you have to qualify a BCom exam or some particular examination and then apply for a bank, or
Yeah.
you have some other way around where you can get into the banking sector?
Yeah, so I finished my BBM in Bangalore in 2009. My final results had not yet come, and by chance, I happened to look at an advertisement from ICICI Bank where they were calling for probationary officers. So anybody who was below 25 years of age with graduation or in final year could apply. So it was a simple form. I just went online. There was no placement which happened in my college. Only for some BPOs and all happened. I didn't want to go there. So I just filled up the form. I gave a simple written entrance exam, and then they called for a group discussion and then personal interview.
Okay.
I got selected. So after you get selected, they put you in a course called as PGDBs. They have a tie-up with Manipal University. They have a campus in Bangalore. So they send you there for a year to learn banking. It's 1 year fully residential course, fully paid by the bank, and you learn A to Z of banking. And post that, they give you a job in the bank in one of the fields.
So you were getting education with the bank's money as
Yes.
well as like being sponsored by the bank.
Yes, education with bank's money, staying in a hostel, fully
Right.
funded by them. Plus, they were also paying us at that time 2,500 for our out-of-pocket expense. This was in 2009.
Okay.
So yeah, so then and after that they give you a guaranteed job with a 4 lakh salary that time. So that time it was a good salary for a 21, 22-year-old boy. It was good. So yeah, that was good. So that's
So
how
like are there similar courses as of now?
that course still exists.
Okay.
That course still exists, but now the things have changed.
Okay.
Uh, Now you can still do that, but the thing is now they give that you as a loan. So if you get selected, they will give you a loan of 5 lakh rupees. That loan will go to Manipal University to cover the course.
Okay.
And once you join the bank, you pay that as a EMI from your salary for next 5 years.
It's a prepaid kind of loan,
Yes.
which is again company is sponsoring you, and then you can also have a future in Dubai. Like
You could, yes, you could. But now the only thing is that time it was free. Now it is you effectively pay 5 lakhs, but they give you 5 lakh salary, so you recover that in a year, and it's a guaranteed job that will give you. And because the professors there are experienced, these are all people with 30, 35 years experience in banking, retired, so they know everything. And the amount of learning you'll have, you'll come out of there as a fully, like if you join a bank and learn on the job, what you learn in 10 years, you'll learn in 1 year. And ICICI Bank was the first to start this in 2009. I was one of the first or second batches. Now most of private banks have that because the banks realize that they don't have enough skilled manpower for their banking. I mean, a graduate in India is not employable. So they all banks realize this. So now all banks have this. Even some public sector banks have this.
So everyone is doing the same.
Yeah. So now that campus that time was a 300 people campus. Now it's a 10,000 students are studying at any point of time from some 10, 15 different banks.
Very good. Can you give me also an example, like in this particular thing, can a person with not an Ivy college or maybe not a very prominent college also get into this course?
So you just need to be a graduate. That is the only criteria.
Okay.
So there are four criteria. That time now I don't know. Maybe it will be similar. So 55% marks in your graduation. Less than 25 years old. Indian citizen. That's nothing.
So like as you have a 15 years of experience, like you have moved through your trajectory from branch banking to treasury, right?
Yes.
So if on a hindsight, if you see, what would you have done differently, or would you have done a similar thing to achieve what you are?
See, I mean that the place where I am very happy. If I compare that with my peers in my college, I'm doing reasonably well. Even if I compare that with my ICICI colleagues, there were 300 people who were selected. Even compared to them, I'm doing reasonably well. So I would not like to change anything. One thing which I realized very late is that we underestimate our own potential, and sometimes due to some setbacks we get disappointed. But we have to understand that if you are at it, if you're learning every day, if you just show up to your work, you will beat 99% of people, because 99% of people don't even show up to work with that motivation every day. So I think perseverance and hard work beats talent. So if you're just there every day in your office trying to learn every day, trying to be better, I think you'll be better than most.
So perseverance, persistence, and hard work is something that you should.
It will beat intelligence, and it will beat probably luck also. Yeah.
If for the 18-year-old in the today's time period, does that person also has to start with the branch banking?
No. So okay. So how it works that time, and probably it works the same way now. So they will assign any role in the bank. Okay, and that role can be anything. Okay, so 50% will go to branch banking, because 50% of staff of any bank is in branches. So 50% will go in branches, some will go in product roles, some will, and they also look at your education background. So if you are if you have done a BTech in IT, they'll probably give you a role in IT within the bank. If you have, for example, like I know you have done from law, they'll probably give you a role in legal. So they will try to assign as much as close to possible as per your background. If not, they will give you some role which fits their requirement and your skills. And also one more thing which they used to do that point of time is that they used to ask you in the final 3 months 3 preferred cities of working. So they will see. So for example, I gave Bangalore, Mysore, and Kolkata, because I am from Kolkata. I was studying in Bangalore, and Mysore I gave because it was near to Bangalore. They gave me in Mysore. So they'll try to find your role in one of those 3 cities. If not, they will give you in Mumbai or Hyderabad, where their head offices are.
Right now, I have also seen a trend of going outside, maybe out in India or maybe outside your city to study. Like the trend is changing. People are chasing behind that lifestyle. So, is there an edge that if you do your college degree from certain region, will you get more opportunities?
So definitely in higher education specifically, the college matters, at least to get a foot in the door. A good college will definitely give you a good starting salary. Normal college, if you go, you'll start with a 3-4 lakh salary. A good college like IMT Ghaziabad, for example, if you do your MBA, you start with a 15-16 lakh salary. So it gives you a edge. Head start.
But that's not the sacrosanct compulsion.
No, it's not. I mean, everybody has a different journey. Everybody cannot have Ivy League education. So everybody's journey is different. But I think wherever you are, you should try to improve yourself every day. Because today, what I have realized is majority of the people, they are not hardworking. And majority of the people, they don't want to learn, they don't want to come out of their comfort zone. If you can be that, sooner rather than later, you will be successful. Yeah.
Very insightful.
Yeah.
Very insightful. And how did your journey from India to Dubai happen? Like, is it like very easy to
No.
shift from one?
No, it was not so. My wife is from Dubai. Like, her father has been in Dubai from 1991. So she has studied her schooling, everything was in Dubai. She came here for her graduation. She's a doctor. So we got married in India, obviously, because I was here. So she was working. She wanted to move back to Dubai. So I was trying to get a job since 2015. So I went to Dubai a couple of times. I registered on all their job portals. I did a lot of networking. 3 years, nothing worked out. But I kept trying, but still nothing worked out. Probably I was lucky that one of the consultants called me, headhunters. They had a good opening as a FX specialist in Emirates NBD, and then I attended the interview. Then I went there and attended the interview, and I got the job. I had the skills, and I got lucky as well, and got the job. But
Networking is very important in career building.
it is very important. But this job I did not get because of networking. This job I got because I was lucky, and because I had the skills required for the job. Yeah.
So, like, again, for that 18-year-old, if we say for the starting of their career,
Yeah.
they want to start with the banking industry, they can enroll with any bank, and they will have some certain programs, associate programs,
Yeah.
which will give them a pathway,
Yeah.
and then they, with their skill sets,
Yeah.
they will have a choice of program in the banking industry.
Yeah, and also see, banking as an industry is not like a doctor, that you, if you have to do a MBBS to become a doctor, or you have to do a BLLB to practice law. Banking is a very simple line of business. So if you start in one division, if you want to change, you can change. You can apply for IJP, or you can do certain courses which can help you. Like, for example, NSC has a lot of courses which for banking specifically for different roles. There is a IBF. I'm talking specifically about Indian banking. So IBF is Indian Bankers Association. They have JIB, CIB, and then various other courses, like they have for treasury, they have for corporate finance, they have for trade finance. Similarly, so you can do those certifications and try to decide your line of working in the first 4 5 years, because that's when the mobility is higher. But once you spend a lot of years, then it is little difficult. But in banking, wherever you are, once you have 10 12 years experience, you will be paid well. Yeah.
So before we wind up, can I also ask you, if I want to start a career in banking industry, is there any things which I should think before joining a banking industry? Is that the big glasses offices, and like having that big money sector?
See, banking is as an industry is difficult to disrupt because bank is heavily regulated, because banks deal with people's money.
Correct.
So there is a trust. We say banking is a business of trust, because when you put your money in a bank, you don't ask the bank, give me a collateral, give me a security, I'm giving. You just put crores of money because you trust the bank. That trust is very important. So central bank RBI will ensure that anybody cannot get into banking, so that the trust is there. So banking profitability will be high, and if the profitability is high, the salaries will be high. But you need to learn as much as possible. The only thing which will help you is learning every day, improving every day. I think then you can grow.
And is there any skill set in the current time period which you have seen that is very important even in the banking sector? Because the industry is changing.
Yeah.
Technology is getting all over.
Yeah. So see, bankers are investing heavily in newer technologies. They are tying up with a lot of fintechs. Many of the banks, I was working with Yes Bank in my last assignment, they had a department which was actually incubating fintechs, and they were incorporating through APIs the products of this fintech. So that will keep evolving, but I think the desire to learn, the desire to improve, I think has to be there. Be open and every day try to learn as much as possible, contribute as much as possible, go out of your job role. Very, very important. If your job role is XYZ, just don't do XYZ, because if you want the next role, you have to work as per the next role. So I think that goes for any industry. But it's not very complicated. Banking is basically you take money from public and you give us loan. The difference between the two is what you make. So it's a very simple. Let's see.
It's a easy job.
Yeah.
You can get into it just
Yeah.
by doing a course,
Yes.
and it is not just with respect to the cashier or the banking bank.
Yeah.
You can also get into IT. Like
Yes.
there are several segments in the bank
Yes.
itself.
Yes, you can get into IT, you can get to product development, you can get, I mean, any background you have, there is a role for you in a bank. You think of a background, there will be, other than probably medical background, other than that, everybody has a role. Nowadays, banks have a role called a social media manager.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
so your only job is to manage the social media handles, manage the Twitter, manage the Facebook, manage the Instagram. So you have that kind of role.
So you have a lot of options in the banking
Yeah, yeah,
sector.
yeah.
So thank you so much, Suraj, for
Welcome.
this insight, and I'm hoping that 18-year-old will have better insight for choosing their career.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you.